Hey guys, Ryan from Cardboard Gaming here. We are going to do a PSA video today. I have never done this before. I just want to kind of bring you guys around here. I just wanted to document this. Like I said, I've never done it. And I finally have the time to do it. I've picked my 10 cards I want to submit. I did a opening a while back and I had some cards from that, but I also want to submit some older cards that I just kind of had in my collection. Not really expecting a good grade off of it, but just wanted to kind of just try out the method of PSA grading and share it with you guys. So let's get into it. So one thing I want to say before I continue is that we are actually submitting from Canada. This is going to be pretty important if you're gonna be looking at this video and trying to just to see what happens at the end with my part 2 video. But I'm just trying to figure out exactly what the conversion rate, basically the taxes and everything, and just shipping over the border and everything. The word is not coming to my head right now. Yeah, you just have to be worried about how much you could be paying with the package coming back. I'm not too sure yet, and that's what we're gonna be finding out when we get our cards back. Okay, so what I basically did here, I'm gonna record my screen here and just kind of share exactly what I'm gonna be doing with you guys today. So I just went to psacard.com. This is the main site for PSA, basically where you're gonna be submitting cards and everything. Go ahead and create an account on PSA. I'm not gonna go through creating an account just because it's pretty straightforward. You go on the site, you create an account. You can choose to get your the membership. Membership gives you PSA magazine every month, and you also get some cards. So if we click on new submission, the first thing you want to do, if you're just creating trading cards and just TCG, then you just pick the trading cards. They do have the option for the oversized trading cards, coins, packs, tickets, blah, etc. But in this scenario, we're just greeting cards, we're doing TCG cards, so let's just start from there. Again, just press continue. This is the next page. This is going to ask you what your submission type is. So obviously for me, I'm just going to be do grading, and there's no autographs associated with mine. You do have you have a review. Basically it says you can get a higher grade if you want to get a reslabbed. Crossovers, items graded from different companies, and then a reholder if you just want your card put in a new holder. From what it seems like. I've never done any of these options, like I said. I'm just going with grading. So anyways, we have the select service level. You will see that I might have some deals here. It doesn't look like there's any deals right now except for the February Express special. But here, there's similar submissions. So you got a value bulk, which is a 1980 to present. Business days 45. You can choose other options. Obviously, the higher you pay, or the more you pay, the faster you'll get your cards. There's business 5-day options. Obviously more expensive, but we're just gonna go with something more simple. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna click just for testing, value 1980 to present, and there's no minimum submission, so this will allow us to go through the whole menu so I can show you. Right, so let's just get a random card. There is a Vile Plume here that I kind of just have sitting here. Now what I'm doing here, I don't know if this is the right site to do this at, but I use TCG Player right now, and I will look up just the name and the number if I'm not too sure what set it is. I'll just kind of search around, and that gave us what we were looking for. So we're gonna click on this and get the actual name of the card itself, and then put it back into PSA and see what it finds. It didn't work, so what we can try is do Vile Plume Lost Origin. That didn't work. Type in 2022 Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm just trying to type it the way they have it. Lost Origin, perfect. Alright, perfect. That did take a minute, but we did find it. So now, once you find your card, you can just optionally save it and just have it max insured for 500, or you can do optional. I think this card was showing 68 cents, but we could just go up to $2 or something. And then you save, Once that's saved and you don't want any more cards you're going to submit, you'll press proceed to checkout. From my own research, it was recommended to do ship on your own. And the reason for that is that most likely you'll be shipping with Canada Post, and that was the recommendation. There's no option for Canada Post for PSA, since it's obviously a US company. So basically what they'll be doing is you'll be putting in your return address and their address on the box. But more on that, there's gonna be a specific address you want to send this to. For the after service, you want to, well, you have three options. So you can send it to PSA Vault and then have it basically stored with PSA. So you can either do that, have it stored in their vault, and just have it mailed back to you at a different time. Auction your cards from eBay if you want. That's also an option. You can do that straight from your submission, or just have the items shipped back to you. So return address, you're going to want to put that in, and then it's going to ask for your telephone number and everything else. Another thing here, your return shipping method, you're going to want to choose insured shipping. Your options, basically you do your method, you ship on your own, and then shipping instructions provided after checkout, your destination, ship items back to me, your address, and then your insured shipping, and then your payment, and then you just click this and then you place your order. Alright, so once you pay for your submission, it's gonna lead you to this other page here where it says you're complete, and it kind of just gives you a step-by-step on how to package your order. So you're gonna want to print your documents. You're gonna have a submission form that you want to print out. Make sure you get a copy of that because you want to have a printer. You need a printer to set that up. You want to prepare your items, and we'll go over that. And then it's gonna give you your item summary, and just check over everything to make sure it's right. Like you want to make sure your cards are what they say they are when you submit them. You'll have some problems. They might upcharge you as well if you get it wrong. This is the address I was talking about that you need to ship to. This is going to be the option you want to mail to if you're mailing from Canada. Okay, so I just kind of set up my camera here to show you everything I basically bought for this. So the first thing I want to show you is I bought just a roll of bubble wrap. Bubble wrap, fun. You maybe don't need this much, but I just got a roll because I want to start submitting cards more often. I have a box here that I have. Now it's a bigger box, but you can get a smaller one. I just had this one laying around, but it's definitely usable. But what I want to do with this box is probably tape up the sides and everything just to make sure no not hair, sorry, I got to straighten by the hair there. Just make sure no liquids or anything get inside. What you're going to want to buy are some Ultra Pro semi-rigid card holders. This is what they want you to submit when you are submitting card submissions for grade. One thing you don't want to use are these hard sleeves because they don't like them. I think they'll probably have a difficult time taking these cards out. Anyways, so I have an example card here. Clean your area. Before you clean this, if you see a smudge or anything, get a microfiber cloth, get all the lint off, and give the card a nice clean. You want to look in the light. Make sure you have some good lighting to look at the whole card. Make sure that you're catching any marks on the card. As you can see, there's some corner marks here. If you have like scratches on your holographic, that will be nicked for a grade. And also the centering on the card. You want to make sure that's nice and perfectly centered, not just left and right, but top and bottom. So once you know that you have your card ready to go, do your best. After you cleaned it, put your fingers on the corner of the card so you're not putting fingerprints on it after you just cleaned it. And then what you're gonna want to do is just put this in the sleeve nicely. Your next step will be to get these cards in here. Do your best to use like this top lip, or if you have some extra space in your penny sleeve holder, push it down. That should help. And that's good to go. Yeah, and make sure you have a penny holder in there too. That's going to protect the card in the sleeve. That's going to be something you want to have for each card you submit as well. So Like I said, I already did my submission earlier and I prepared my cards before I did this video because I wanted to learn how to do this before I actually recorded it. As you see here, I have 10 cards I'm going to be submitting. Some older cards, some newer ones from Crown Zenith, Sword and Shield. I have a first edition Machamp. I have this Mewtwo here, Radiant Charizard, and this first edition Snorlax. The next thing you want is probably some rubber bands. You want 2 cardboard pieces, same size. When you're stacking these cards, you want to make sure you stack your cards based on the submission line. As you can see, this is number 1, so I'll take the Giratina and then I'll put that upside down like this, or flip it, so I know I have that first. Palkia, which I have here, I'll flip that over and vice versa. You get the next one was the Radiant Charizard. Okay, so this paper I'm actually holding up is the documents you want to include. So we'll go ahead and prepare this. So what you want to do is grab your cards, make sure that they're in the order that you have on your list. You want to take these 2 cardboard sleeves and put them over the cards like so. That should help protect it. Make sure that the cards are in there. And the first thing you want to do is get a rubber band around this. This is what PSA wants you to do. Get that rubber band on there. And then add another rubber band, which I bought for this specifically. And there you go. That's it. I just put 2 extra ones. I want to make sure it's okay. I don't want anything to happen to the cards when they're getting mailed off. So, bubble wrap. I'm just gonna put some in here. Have another piece here. So one thing I forgot to do are these papers you want to kind of fold up and put with your cards. You put it like on the top. I'll kind of show you. Alright, so what I did was put the submission forms here. So it's like it's a rubber band with the cards. One thing you want to keep in mind as well is that there's going to be a top page that you print out. That page you want to separate from that pile you just put with the cards. Basically what this page is, it's going to be your submission ID label. You're going to cut this out and you're going to tape it to the side of the box. So you might want some packaging tape as well. Alright, so I have that. I put the barcode on there. It's not obstructed and they should be able to scan it. Now I'm going to get the cards. Okay, so that should be good to go, but I'm just going to cut a little bit more bubble wrap just to make sure it's safe. Okay, that's it. That's it for the box, and that's it for the cards. So, hey guys, what's going on? I just got back from Canada Post. So I put the package to have shipping with tracking as well, and I think I covered it for 100. Obviously, I wish I could have done more. I don't know if there's another option. There might have been another option to insure for more, but I had to do a customs claim form. So I think you can just do a customs form online, and then just bring the QR code to Canada Post, and then they'll print out the label for you, and then they'll just slap it onto the box, and then you'll be good to go. So yeah, pretty simple process. We'll find out in about, I don't know, I want to say 50 days when these cards come back, and I'll let you know how everything graded. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, this is the first time doing this, and I hope we're learning together. If you guys have any tips, tricks, or anything that you want to provide for me when shipping from Canada or just in general, let me know in the comments. I really don't know what I'm doing. But I'm just hoping to make this a thing now because I actually really just want to start sending these PSA or sending these cards in, One Piece, Pokemon, whatever. Start selling some stuff and maybe make it a business. We'll see. Just some side stuff to do. So anyways, I'll see you guys soon and have a good day. Peace.